going to tell you now is how to use the pie with the floor plan and the compass degrees. Here you have floor plan example B. It's 331 degrees northwest. As you know, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold your vertical sides, and you can see here we have this issue already with the master bedroom. So we're going to fold it like this. I'm going to go to that line where the master bedroom is, just like that. And then we're going to fold it this way. It always is important to make sure you're doing it right. So, you know, take your time and double check your work. Folding it horizontally now. And now I'm going to know where my middle point is. And my middle point clearly ends up being right here. Okay? Now, we know that the compass direction for our purposes is 331 degrees northwest. Now, here's the trick that you can use every time you're doing a floor plan. What I do is I see where this fold is. I make a little line there, okay? And I'm going to show you how and why I use that line. What I'm going to do is see the 331 degrees. We know that's the direction this house faces. What I'm going to do is take the pie. I'm going to put the center, and remember I poked holes through this so I can go through it with my pen. I'm going to put the center right on that center dot. But what I'll do is I'm going to turn this until I get to 331 degrees northwest. So you're going to turn this until you get to the 331, just like this. So as you can see, I'm turning it, and I'm going to be lining up this black line that I made right here. Do you see that through the plastic right here? That's that line I made. And I'm lining up exactly the 331 degrees. So my dot is in the center, and my pie now is on the 331 degrees. That's how I know the direction this house faces. I'm going to hold this pretty tight now, and I'm going to make holes through each compass point, just like this. That's why, you poked the holes when you had this made. And this tool is amazing. Honestly, I don't even know how I did feng shui before I made this. And you have to really double check to make sure it didn't slip. And now what you'll do is you're just going to connect these dots. And so I'm going to go through here. Now you want to make sure when you do this that you can use the edge of your pie, by the way, as a straight edge. Is fantastic for that. You want to make sure you're going through the center dot when you do this. So I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go here, and again through the center dot. If your lines aren't going through your center dot, then something's not correct. So you're going to want to double check that. I have to just look really quickly to see where my next point is. And I'm going to connect this here. And let's see, just checking. The dot is actually on one of these letters, so I'm having a little bit of trouble here. There it is. And we're going to go through here like this. Again, through the center dot. And then the last one, and I don't know where I put it. Now this happens, so I'm going to show you real world situation. So I'm going to go back to my 331, and I'm going to see where I did my north and south. So 331, right here, and right here. There we go. And we're going to just go right through. And again, when it's lining up on a piece of writing, it's sort of hard to see sometimes. So then I'm going to go through here, and all right. So now I have all my compass points. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to write what they are. We know this is northwest. This is north, northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, and west. And then you're going to put down what each life aspiration area is. So we have career, and put the element that you add, and that's water, and the element you avoid, earth. And you'll go through the whole thing here. And I like to put a black dot right where the intersect point is for the meridian. Okay, so here, here, here. And so this is knowledge. And this is what you would really be doing if you're with a client. Earth, and we avoid wood. Family. Add wood. Avoid metal. And again, I know these by heart. You probably won't for a while, but that's okay. Just use your little cheat sheet that I gave you. This is wealth, the southeast. We add wood. Avoid metal. Here's our fame, south. Add fire. And again, we're going to have a light on a timer for 3 hours per 24 hours. Avoid water. Southwest. Now this is the southwest meridian over here. I actually wrote it here, but it should be here. And that's your partnership meridian. And we're going to add earth. And we'll avoid wood, particularly plants, because plants have more energy. And here we have our creativity, our creation point. We add metal. And avoid fire. And over here, this is synchronicity. And again, that's another metal. Add metal. Avoid fire. We go to the center and we have health. Add earth, if possible. Sometimes you can't because of the layout of the house. And avoid wood. Now, once you have all this, you know where the life aspiration areas are. We also realize, because this garage goes past the 50% line, that we have a missing piece here. And we can see that that missing piece is actually creation. Okay, so it's a garage. You have a driveway here. There's not a lot you can do. Maybe they could park their car in the driveway. That's metal. That might help. And we have another missing piece over here. And this is family. And again, it's hard to make up for a missing piece. We'd put some plants here if possible, and then a lot of plants out here, wood furniture, and try to avoid metal. You can also see, and here's a little better copy, you can see this is the one that you have here in the slide program that I did with you. And this one's a little easier to see. Now, the thing about this is that you can see that we have some missing pieces. We have the porch that's missing. And then this large piece of the driveway, and then we have this piece missing over here. So these are the issues we'd be working with this client. But the thing I really want to point out to you is you can see here that these lines are slightly askew. In other words, the house isn't directly northwest. Very few houses are going to be directly southwest, southeast. They're always going to be almost always a little bit off. So you can see that this line is here, and that's how we got the compass directions using the pie. Hope that made sense.